Well, you've certainly heard the term, "You look like you've seen a ghost," and you know who has? Dan here, who saw it for the first time right here at the Riviera Theatre in North Tonawanda, where we're doing our ghost story of the day today. Explain to me just what happened.
And I'm getting chills because this is exactly where it happened. I was sitting here at a baby grand piano, and this shadow came out of the wall, glided in front of me. I took one of those deep breaths, couldn't breathe, and then it glided right into the wall over here. We had a laser grid up in typical paranormal equipment that you would see on a TV show, and the laser light was not even going through this thing, so it had to have some type of mass. I'm actually getting chills talking about it again because it was such a profound experience for me. And it scared the crap out of me.
And it still affects you right now as we're standing here. You're remembering this. But you were before this interested in paranormal investigation, but this was your first time, and it really kind of affected how you moved forward after that.
Yeah, it was what I was looking for. You know, I was out investigating the paranormal and wanted to capture that with my own eyes. I did get up and run out of here like a big baby when that first happened, but then you have to think about it logically. It wasn't trying to harm me. Maybe it was just trying to make itself known to me, and we captured an amazing picture of it.
I think it's interesting that your takeaway was really positive from all of this, and as you move forward, what do you hope to learn about what might be out there?
I mean, ultimately, you want to know what happens when you die. I mean, that's the ultimate knowledge that we don't know. And the more I do it, the more positive I feel about what happens when we die.
Oh.
All the activity seems to happen from our left to right in the top of the balcony, and a lot of it happens inside that projection booth.
So, Joe, you have sort of the classic story of a ghost that may be here at the theater.
Yeah, the legend has it her name is Mary, and we've been told that she's anywhere between early to late teens. And the legend is that Mary was up on the stage playing around before a performance. And we don't know if she was the talent here or if her parents were and she was just playing around. But back in the day, they didn't have safety rigging. So the story goes that one of the sandbags let loose and fell on top of her, and she passed away from her injuries.
One of the things that was interesting that you were telling me was that people who come here to perform, so may not necessarily know the history of the theater, they've had an experience.
Yeah, it's not a story that was really promoted by the Riv. You know, the more that performers and customers would come up to our staff throughout the year saying, you know, who was the little girl up on stage? We would have performers that were, you know, performing a concert looking out, and out of the corner of their eye would see a little girl in a white dress walking back and forth from the stage. So after the show, they'd be like, you know, whose kid was walking on the stage? We're like, what are you talking about? There was nobody here.
Big thanks to Dan and Joe for sharing the Riviera's stories with us, and thanks to Mary, too, for having us. We're on to another haunted theater tomorrow. Until then, I'm Kate Welshofer. Be well, stay well. We'll see you next time.